US President Barack Obama delivered one of his final State of the Union addresses to a joint session of Congress last night. Now, such is the power and influence of the United States of America that the president's speech was actually broadcast live, not only throughout North America, but throughout the world via television and radio, with a number of news media websites here in the United Kingdom providing a running commentary online as to what Obama was talking about. Now, we are so obsessed by American culture and current affairs that we are in a unique position to review and analyze some of the things that are said by the United States President in a State of the Union speech. And it would be interesting for us to analyze just a few of the things that he says and perhaps provide a reflection back to what the real meaning of some of those statements are. So let's have a real quick look right now.
The American people expect us only to go to war as a last resort. And I intend to stay true to that wisdom.
The American people expect us to only go to war as a last resort. Last resort. Here's the problem with that whole statement. America going to war has got nothing to do with what American people want. It's got to do with big business, big corporations, big industry. How many deals they're going to be able to broker in other countries, what kind of natural resources they're going to be able to take away, what kind of trade agreements they'll be able to pick up. It's very nice of the president to actually put out a statement where it appears that he actually cares for what the people think. But let's face facts. In the modern era, in the 21st century, any state, any nation, particularly the ones the size of the United States, don't really listen to their people that much. They do what they think is right for the best of their country.
I still believe that we are one people. I still believe that together we can do great things, even when the odds are long.
I still believe that we are one people. Beautiful words, but do they have any bearing on reality? The last few months have told us that probably not. Whether it was in Ferguson or New York City, we saw people marching in their thousands against police brutality, against injustice in the courts, and against the conditions really that exist in America, which are in a two-tier system. There's the people who have and the people who have not. America is home to some of the most wealthiest people in the world. Similarly, it's home to some of the most impoverished people throughout the world. Are they one people? Probably not. America is a land of contrast, a land of people from different backgrounds with different ideologies and different thinking. Do they all come together under one flag, under one banner? It's hard to say.
I have no more campaigns to run. My only agenda, I know because I won both of them.
I know because I won both of them. What a great statement. Obama has been like a breath of fresh air these last 5 or 6 years purely because it reminds people throughout the whole globe that you can be a president of the United States of America and be cool. You can be someone who can make an off-the-cuff remark that's not part of the speech, that you're reading people and make a statement back to them. That was Obama's way of saying this to the Republicans who were trying to wind him up. And he's also making a true statement. He did win 2 elections, and that should be taken into account. The United States of America has moved on to a certain extent, that they've got a president who is not white, who is not necessarily corporate America, and who did win 2 elections. It's going to be an interesting few years before the United States elects its next president and comes into its next generation of people in political office.
We are a strong, tight-knit family who has made it through some very, very hard times. We are a strong, tight-knit family who has made it through some very, very hard times.
There is good reason why the State of the Union address and other events from America's political scene make so many news headlines across the globe, because they do have a bearing and influence on the rest of us. But it'd be nice to start seeing news media covering news stories from our own territories and from the rest of the world that are just as impactful on our lives and everyday people's lives. Join us again for another series of new happenings.